Let's be honest, our entire lives are in our pockets these days, right? But how often do we actually stop and check the locks on that digital life? Well, today, we're going to do just that. We're diving into smartphone security, and we're going to use a super simple official guide from the FCC to help you lock down your digital world.
So just take a second and really think about it. All your private messages, your family photos, even access to your bank account, it is all sitting right there on that little device. It's basically your life in your hand. So that leads to a pretty important question. How secure is it really?
And here's a reality check that might be a little startling. The Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, they've pointed out that millions of us are pretty much walking around with an unlocked front door, digitally speaking. It leaves us wide open to some very real security threats. Okay, so let's start by getting to the heart of the problem here. It's so easy to feel safe with our phones, but the truth is, there are a lot of hidden risks we just don't think about. We're talking about things like phishing scams trying to snatch your passwords, or even malware that can just hum along silently in the background. Now, I know that can sound a little scary, and hey, that's totally understandable. But what if I told you the solution was actually really simple? Like a completely free tool from a source you can definitely trust, designed to fix this exact issue? And that right there brings us to the FCC's solution. See, they recognized that this was a huge, widespread problem, so they didn't just put out a warning and call it a day. Nope, they actually built a kind of digital safety net to help every single one of us secure our devices. And their mission? Well, you can see it right here, straight from the source. It is crystal clear. This thing wasn't built for cybersecurity wizards. It was made specifically to help the average person, you, me, anyone who feels like they might be missing a step or two, to take back control of their own security. So what is it called? Simple. The FCC's Smartphone Security Checker. No confusing tech jargon, nothing fancy. It's just a straightforward name for a tool with one very clear purpose: to help you secure your phone. So how does this whole security check actually work? The best part about this is that it's not some crazy, overwhelming technical manual. The entire process, seriously, boils down to just 3 easy steps to get your phone to a much safer place. You're not going to believe how simple this is. First, you just go to the FCC's official website for the tool. Second, you pick your phone's operating system. So, whether you're on an iPhone with iOS or a Google phone with Android or something else. And then finally, the tool just generates a custom set of security steps for you to follow. That's it. And that second step is why this is so great. This isn't just generic advice you could find anywhere. The tips and steps you get are customized specifically for your phone's software. So what an iPhone user sees is going to be different from what an Android user sees. It's a solution tailored just for you, not some one-size-fits-all checklist. All right, so we've covered the what and the how. Let's really bring this home by focusing on the why. Because what you really get from all this is digital peace of mind. Understanding why this quick check is so important, well, that's the whole ballgame. I mean, just think about the payoff here. For just a few minutes of your time, you're not just, checking off boxes on a list. You are building a real wall against security threats. You're actively protecting your most personal information. And you walk away feeling genuinely confident that your device is actually safe. Honestly, it all just boils down to this. It's a small step for you, but it's a giant leap for your personal security. In a world full of really complex digital problems, this is one of the easiest and most effective things you can do for yourself. It's a huge win. So there you have it. You know the tool exists, you know it's free, it's from a source you can trust, and it only takes a few minutes. The only question left is, when are you going to check yours?